Hujamo YouTube family. I don't know about you, but I'm a big National Geographic fan. I like that magazine. I read the articles. Some of the articles are very interesting. And there's one particular story that I read. It was about this one of the National Geographic reporters. He went to some country over there in Central Africa. I forget which country it was. But he went over there and to do a report on how the natives live over there. And he stayed over there for probably good 2-3 weeks, give or take. And the name of his report was Who is Really Rich and Who's Poor Between America or other Western nations and so-called third world countries. He went over there and he stayed with different families just to observe how they live everyday life, how they conduct their daily affairs. And he compared how the native people over there in that particular country, he compared how they dealt with daily life compared to Americans. And he came to realize that those people over there, they might seem poor to us here in the West, but when he got done doing his report, he realized who was really poor and who was really rich. See, those people over there, unlike America, we're always in a hurry. There's no such thing as being in a hurry over there. They take their time with everything. And although they might live in mud huts, guess what? They might be a mud hut, but they don't have to pay rent. They don't have to pay mortgage. Their food might not be the best in the world, but they don't have to pay for it. If it's not grown out of Mother Earth, they hunt for it, or they go fish for it. They don't seem to have the stress and the worries that we have as far as obtaining worldly objects. They don't have the stress that we have. See, those people over there, they live modest, stress-free lifestyle. It may appear poor to us, but to them, it's modest and stress-free. They may not have what Americans have as far as luxuries, things of that nature, worldly goods. But look at us. We have the worldly goods, and we stressed out. We stressed out how we're gonna pay these bills. We stressed out on paying this car note. We stressed out on paying this mortgage. We stressed out on getting food for the family. We stressed out on keeping clothes on our backs and our families' backs. So they don't have that problem. They don't have that problem. And not only do we stress out about obtaining these things, we stress out on how to keep them. So that's a double whammy. Stress all around us. Stress, stress, stress. See, they might be poor in our eyes, but if you really think about it, we're the ones that's poor. Because like I just got that saying, we're the ones that's stressing out on obtaining all these worldly goods. And not only are we stressing out on how to get them, we're stressing out on how to keep them, how to maintain it. They don't have that problem over there. You wonder why Americans, a great majority of Americans appear to be happy, but they're not. And they're very, very stressed out. And you wonder why a lot of Americans die at an early age. Heart attack, heart disease, strokes, developing cancer, all this fucked up food that we eat. So that's a little food for thought. Leave me some comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Who is really rich? Who is really poor? Who is really rich? Who is really poor? Like the man said in this report, say, hey, these people, see, you don't miss something you never had. Okay, those people over there, they never had luxuries that the West enjoy. 3-bedroom home, 2.5 bath. They never had experienced that in this particular part of Africa or any other third world country, nations. They don't know what it's like to drive in a luxury vehicle, luxury clothes. So you don't miss something you never had. So you're not gonna stress over something that you never had because you don't know what it's like to begin with. And they might not have the best, but they do have a roof over their head. They do have some clothes they can put on their back. And they don't have to stress out about how I'm gonna put food on my family's table. It might not be filet mignon or New York strip, but it's something. And they ain't stressing out about getting it either. They're not stressing out. We're the ones that's stressing ourselves out on how to get all this worldly shit and how to hold on to it. Working 2 or 3 jobs, working overtime here and there. Because we're trying to keep up with the Joneses. Because we're not satisfied. George got a bigger house. Well, I want a bigger. So-and-so got nice clothes. I want better clothes. A lot of us right now are a paycheck away from the poorhouse behind that type of attitude. Don't get it twisted. There's nothing wrong with having nice things. Never said that. But you got a lot of people here in America that live way beyond their means. Way beyond their means. Just because you can have something, is the time right? Should you do it? Those are things people need to start thinking about, but they don't because they're impulsive. We here in America and other Western nations, we have what you call, this is a right now society. I want what I want, when I want, right now. I don't want to wait. I don't want to sit back and think about the situation and be rational about it. I want what I want now. Then once you get it and the novelty wears off, now you're stressing out how to maintain it. Because now you realize, shit, I'm over my head. I thought I could maintain these payments without problems every month, but it's starting to be a bitch. A lot of people don't think about those things. They react off of impulse. And then after the fact, like, well, damn. So, once again, who's stressed out the most? Is it people of the West, or is it these so-called third world countries? Who is really poor? Is it people of the West, or is it third world countries? Think about that. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Quite heavy. Peace.